You know, the times in which we are living, I don't think it's dawned on even me how critical and how important this present time is, the significance of it. Once those blood moons are finished, things are never, ever going to be the same again. And that's good. Change is good as long as it's good for positive change. And it takes a long time for this to dawn on us, for us to really understand there have been hundreds of generations for thousands of years, but now we're at the end. We're coming to the end. You are children of the millennium. We're coming to the end. And so it's going to be an interesting time. We need to keep praying for Israel. We really don't need ISIS to set up camp on their border, upon the Lebanese border. If that happens, Israel is going to have to take brutal and drastic intervention to take them out. But we need to really pray for Israel at this present time, because things are coming to a head there. You know, and so Psalm 83 is a prophetic psalm which has not yet been fulfilled in Israel. And it was prophesied so long ago. And in Psalm 83 in verse 1 it says, "Do not keep silent, God. Do not hold your peace and do not be still. For behold, your enemies make a tumult, and those who hate you have lifted up their head." Now listen, it says, "They have taken crafty counsel against your people," it's talking about Israel, "and consulted together against your sheltered ones." There's stuff going on in the world now, crafty counsel among the nations concerning Israel. And we need to keep praying. They have said, "Come, let us cut them completely off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be remembered no more." They have consulted together with one consent. They form a confederacy against you. Tents of Edom, Moab, the Hagarites, and it goes through a whole list of them. Assyria has also joined in with them and have helped the children of Lot. Deal with them as with Midian, as with Sisera, as with Jabin, and so on. Make their nobles, in verse 11, like Oreb and Zebeb. 83 verse 2, who said, "Let us take for ourselves," listen, "the pastures of God for our possession." Let's take for ourselves the land of Israel, the pastures of God for our possession. Oh God, make them like the whirling dust. Let the chaff before them be as wind, and as fire burns wood, and as the flame sets the mountains on fire, so pursue them with your tempest, and frighten them with your storm. Fill their faces with shame, and let them be confounded and dismayed forever. Yes, let them be put to shame and perish, that they may know that you, whose name alone is the Lord, are the Most High over all the earth. The Islamic nations are going to know that Jesus, God, is going to be and is the Most High God over all the earth. Then he said, "How lovely, Lord, are your tabernacles." This is prophetic word has never ever been fulfilled. All those nations, that many nations, have not come against Israel ever. And there's a whole list of them which describe the nations surrounding Israel. That has never happened. That has never taken place. It is yet to be fulfilled. It was a prophetic word, prophetic psalm for the days in which we are living. There is a war coming in Israel. It's inevitable. You know, Hamas cannot overrun Israel. They just don't have the weaponry to do that. Israel can keep Hamas at bay. And all of those skirmishes will continue on. But things are building up to this war described in Psalm 83, when there'll be a confederacy of nations against Israel. The next big war in Israel will be the big war. And we are close to these events happening. God will save Israel. There'll be casualties. There'll be very serious long-range rocket hits on Israel. There'll be casualties, but Israel will survive. She will survive. And God will stop this whole confederacy in their tracks. This will bring an incredible disillusionment across the Islamic world, because they're going to say, where was Allah? Why should their God defeat us? One little nation can't be defeated by all these Arab states. Where is Allah? Where was Allah? And the truth is going to come out. No, it's Jesus that you were searching for. It's Jesus that you were searching for. And there's going to be millions Islamics brought to the Lord out of this whole disillusionment. But we need to pray. We need to pray for Israel. That strategy, it's not going to be easy when this war hits. They can hold back even ISIS for a time on the borders of Lebanon because they've got the weaponry to do that. But it's difficult to hold back 5 or 6 nations at once coming against Israel. That's when the problem's going to occur. And that's when God will intervene. Hallelujah. And I don't know when that war will be. It could be on the next set of blood moons. I don't know. I don't have anything from God on that. But I do know this, that it is coming. But the result is going to be redemptive. Hallelujah. It really is going to be redemptive. Right. Coming back to the Ark of the Covenant.